Good morning, everybody. How the heck are y'all? Hope you guys are doing great. Welcome to day 29 of 31 days. We are wrapping this up here pretty soon. It's going to be a short one today. I just want to ask you, how far have you come? Have you stopped? Are you still meditating? Are you still journaling every day? I am. I sat down this morning, meditated, and got up and Mason said she wasn't ready to go to school. She wasn't feeling well, so I let her stay home. Just came down, sat down, and started journaling. Are you doing what you're supposed to be doing? Let's see who's given up already. Are you average? Are you below average? B. Gotta be. Patty Eckert is here again, so she's got to be way above average. Mammy Wilson's got to be above average. Lori's got to be above average. It's only going to be about 15 minutes. Thelma Pacheco Gonzalez is way above average. Watch it on YouTube there. Do me a favor, hit the share button, hit the like button, hit the tag some people. Let's get some people in here. It's going to be a short one, Christina Whitaker, I promise, not lying. And Nita Louise watching from Hawaii. Laura's doing well. Jose's back. I'll tell you what, man. I like this. Ruth McCool here and Lori. It's so crazy that even Groot is back. Ferdy's back. Make your girlfriend jealous. Which one's your girlfriend, Ferdy? Stacy Ann. Yes. So, we started this on January 1st with like 200 people watching. And then in the mid-month, I got down to about 125. And for the last few days, I've been hitting around 89, 85, 90. You see, this is what happens. 85, 90. Lori Clay, Dry Fish is here. See that? Oh, yeah, Susan. Oh, wait, Suzanne. That's right. We're at 40 now. We've got 3 minutes, 2.5 more minutes, and then I'll get started. It'll be a short one today. I'm basically just going to take your temperature. What's going on? What's changed? So we've got the Kansas City Chiefs versus San Francisco 49ers in the Super Bowl in 2 weeks in Vegas. Who are you rooting for? I netted out like $15. My girl, Whitney Rowdy Bush. The name that cracks me up. I'm sorry. I can't help it. Teresa Lewis. David Wickland's back, drinking pus water. I know Ying Yang's from San Francisco. She's rooting for the 49ers. Bug Joan. Yes, thank you. Thank you very much, Sarah Elizabeth. So she's talking about, I assume you're talking about my motivational journal. Uh-oh. Hold on. Baby fell over. I got to get the baby. Did you fall? She didn't fall over. Okay. One. Oh. Hey, mommy. Yeah. She didn't fall over. The remote control fell on her. She's okay. She's in her little walker. So, she's with her mommy. I'm back. Don't go anywhere. Rose from Reading. Going Rouge. I like that. Started the Dr. V diet today. Green smoothies. Yes. Lori Clay, Kansas City. Carrie Martinez. Yes. Okay. I think you're talking about this journal. This is my Amazon page. It's expensive because it's color. I didn't know it was going to be that much expensive. But I have black and white ones, like the dog theme one, the cat theme one, which are cheaper. But honestly, you just get a piece of paper. No big deal. You can get this. Oh, gotta do something too. I pulled this one out. This is Think and Grow Rich. This is actually the first edition. And I keep meaning to read it, but I never. Okay, I'm going to do that. My promise to you is that after this live, I'm going to read at least a couple of pages. Yeah, show them the journal. Amy wants to say, show them the journal, they will love it. I guess this is the one you're talking about. First confidence 12 week daily weight loss journal. It's beautiful. It's colorful. It's motivational. It's got quotes, motivational quotes. You can like see how the day is going, your ranking of the day, your weigh in, and then I like this here, like this part here, the mood of the day. It's good, and yeah, it's on my Amazon page. You can go check it out. Yeah. Oh yes. Good. Very good. Very positive. Thank you. But honestly, I'm not here to sell you anything. Don't need it. So let's get started. Dr. Duck Vong here. Oh, hold on. Dr. Duck Vong here. We're on day 29 of 31 days. Seeing how you are. I'm just taking your pulse today. How are you doing? What have you changed? We got 2 more days left. For myself, I had gotten off track with my meditation, my journaling, and I often tell my tribe that the people who are in my page that I go live more for myself than for them, because when you go live on Facebook, or even on StreamYard like this, like I'm looking in the camera, right? I'm looking at my face, and I'm talking to me. I'm calling myself a mofo, right? I'm telling myself to journal. I'm telling myself to like get your shit together. And so for the last 29 days, I've done really good. Meditating most mornings. I used to meditate every morning for 20 minutes, and some days and I'll probably get back to this. In fact, I'm going to challenge. Actually, I am going to start meditating twice a day, which is what I used to do. Once when you first get up. Second, in the evenings before dinner. You want to do it before dinner, okay? So who wants to join me in this challenge? February challenge to meditate. Okay. This is what I used to do. This is how I got my practice to be the #1 practice in the busiest practice in the state of New Mexico, and one of the busiest in the Southwest, and how I ran the crew, and how I became the world's happiest surgeon, not the busiest surgeon, happiest surgeon, and why everyone loves Dr. V. I used to meditate twice a day. It was the best thing ever. I also used to do what was called the napitation right after lunch and before my first patient. I would go and I would tell my office staff that I was meditating, and they caught me napping one day. But it was a thing where a 23-minute nap really makes a difference. So if you want to try meditate twice a day, okay? Yes. Melissa Porter, yes. Carrie, yes. Mornings and evenings, very good. Mammy, yes, coming in. Yin yang. It's Deepak Chopra's brother is actually also a doctor, Dr. Chopra. And he says if you don't have time to meditate once a day, you need to meditate twice a day. So meditate twice a day. That's the challenge. So how have you done this month with your meditation? Have you noticed a difference? I'd like to put up your comments. This is more for you guys, right? And it makes a whole difference. And even a bad meditation is better than no meditation. Oh, positive affirmations. All right. I do that with my kids. I think I told y'all that. I can't remember what day it was. Like when I drive Mason to school, we do that. I am healthy. We always start with I am healthy. Why I am healthy? Well, as y'all know, if you don't have health, what else you got? If you don't have health, what else you got? There's a saying, write this down. We have many dreams. We have many dreams, but the sick person only has one. We have many dreams, but the sick person only has one. Melissa says, I've got more clarity. That's awesome. Appear to be much calmer. Appear to be? Or are you calmer? Have meditated every day but one has made profound difference just doing 5 minutes. All you need is 5 minutes. This is good. Sets your tone for the day. Absolutely. So we have many dreams, but the sick person only has one. I have a couple of friends going through a cancer battle right now, and they only have one dream: kick cancer's ass, right? When I was in the hospital last month with my gastrointestinal bleed, my one dream was that I would get through it and that it would not be a cancer, right? Like I was like, oh, anything but a cancer. And I got blessed that it was just a diverticular bleed. Got off my ibuprofen, stopped bleeding, got 2 units of blood, and I'm all better, right? And okay, there you go. I got you. I am calmer. Yes, that's what you have to say. I am calmer. Holy sets your intentions for the day. That's what you have to do. And we added up to mirror affirmations. I teach that in my private group. You really want to say affirmations while looking in the mirror. Mary Ryder's a long-term follower. Every day. It's awesome. Addicted. She says, I am addicted to mission every morning before starting my day. And that means it's made a difference. All right. I love this one. Lori says, I am more focused, 100%. Who needs to be more focused? That's a really good one. I think this one's important too. Sarah Elizabeth says, have much greater thoughts. I'm telling you, the average people think too small. They're trying to lose 10 pounds as opposed to like having skin removal surgery. Listen, average people say this shit. I want to lose weight slowly so that way I won't have sagging skin. You cannot help but have sagging skin. I mean, just think about your average mom. Let's say a mom, there are a lot of moms out there. Let's say they go from 120 to 160 or 165 and then back down to 120. You think their skin's the same? They won't be the same. Maybe they get away with it once, but maybe not the second baby. Probably not the third baby. So it's just not going to happen, you know? Especially in my following, who are usually 100 pounds or more overweight. There's no amount of losing skin slowly that you're not going to have loose skin somewhere. And most of y'all, if you listen to me, will have loose skin everywhere. But I've said this before, and I'll say this again. And I know, and I want y'all to take this to all of the bariatric surgery, weight loss surgery Facebook groups, and tell this to your clinic and say the skinny Asian said this. Okay, I know that the apron's horrible, and I know that it could be smelly. I know it can get infected. I know the skin can crack and break, cause ulcerations and stuff like that. I can get fungal infections. Okay. And, but here's what I want you to do. And I know that insurance will pay, some insurances, not all insurances, will pay for the tummy tuck. But I really want you to consider this. In my experience, it's been that you need to start right here with the face. You need to start with the face. You need to start with the turkey neck or the droopy eyes, or just tighten this up. Because when you're 100 pounds overweight, I mean, come on, you have fat on your face too, y'all. Don't lie. And that's why a lot of people get messed up, and they'll lose weight and they'll say, oh, everyone tells me I'm looking too old. And so, and that fucks with your brain, and it makes you want to regain weight. Can I have an aha here? It makes you want to regain weight so that you don't look so quote unquote old or sickly. Listen, that's just bullshit. You wouldn't look sickly if you got this straightened out. And that's number one. Number two, now, most of y'all, not all of y'all, comment if this applies to you. Just put me. When you were at your heaviest weight, you guys were very good at looking at your face and ignoring what was happening in your body, to your body. Put me if that was you. Or put face. You were very good at looking at the face, doing your makeup pretty, fixing your hair, and then just kind of tucking things away and just ignoring the body. In fact, a lot of people would not even look at your body. We wouldn't even have full-length mirrors, right? Put face if that was you, and you know it's true. So now what happens is when you have weight loss surgery or you lose a lot of weight, right? Even non-surgically, what are you still looking at? You're looking at your face. But now suddenly your face looks old because you've also lost fat up here and the wrinkles show up, right? And it's the truth. I promise you it's the truth. So what you want to do is fix this. Why? Because if you get your turkey neck done and you get your ears pulled back, your eyes lifted back, you still have that time where you're looking at your face. As your body's changing, as your shape's changing, you look at your face and it'll give you this kind of positive, like, oh my God, like I'm feeling better about myself. It makes it easier for you to like start thinking about body image issues because you're always looking at the face. And other than a couple a couple of times when someone's talking to you, where are they looking at? Most of the time it's eyes to eyes. They're also looking at your face. They're also looking here, right? And it's true you can have saggy boobs and you can have saggy breastises, and you can have bat wings. But for most of those, you can hide. You can hide the bat wings in long sleeve shirts. You can hide the deflated breasts in push up bras, and you've got Spanx and you have that sort of stuff. But not hiding this part for the most part. You're not hiding that. See what I'm saying? So if you can afford it, and all of y'all can afford it, because you live in the best time to be making money, you can all afford it. Just kind of get this lifted a little bit, I promise you. Now, I'm speaking from experience here. I have a lot of my own patients and other people's patients, and just following social media, where they just have the what's called a paniculectomy, because that's just what the insurance would pay for. And when you just do just a paniculectomy, you're just cutting off the apron. Just imagine picking up the apron and whacking it off. That really fucks with your mind. I'm telling you. Because in your mind, you think, I'm going to have this other skin removal surgery. I'm going to get rid of this apron. And in your mind, listen to me. In your mind, you think it's going to make you look like a Barbie doll. And you go, no, Dr. V, I know that's not realistic. I know it's not perfect. I know I won't look like a Barbie doll. I know, but you're hoping. You're hoping like it's got to be better than what it is now. It's going to shape me somehow. And then when it doesn't, and what's done is that apron is gone, but the scars there, the fat's there, the sagging thighs are still there. The worst one's the skin between your thighs, quite honestly. And maybe you still have the back wings, like there are folds on your back. You see what I'm saying? Or the saggy butt, which doesn't really bother you because you don't see your butt. But the flapjack boobies, the flapjack boobies, those bother you. But you can ignore those through most of the day. But you can't ignore the face. You look at the face. So in my experience, there's very few patients who actually just get the paniculectomy, where they cut off the apron, and they do well. A slightly better job is when you get the full-on tummy tuck. It's called an abdominoplasty, where they move your belly button, they pull down the skin, they do some liposuction to do a little bit of contouring. But even then, if you have that too soon, you will jack it up. You will fuck it up because because a lot of times that is paying either additional money out of pocket or totally out of pocket, or traveling to Mexico or Tijuana, somewhere like that, to get it done. So you have the travel expenses, you're frightened, you don't know anybody there, etc. And then you're really thinking, I'm going to look like a Barbie doll. I'm going to really have the hips and whatever. And you don't. You don't, because you pull one way, it causes worse things at some other place. Like when you do a sheet, have you ever tried to make your bed? You pull the sheets down one side, the other side, like there's a wrinkle on the other side. That's what happens when you don't have a comprehensive approach to skin removal surgery. I'm trying to just save you a lot of effort and grief. So then what happens is like you'll stop with just the scar across your belly, and you're like, I'm so painful. I ain't going through that again, Dr. V. And now you're trying to ignore the bat wings, and you're trying, and then you start hearing this talk inside your head. Oh, I was better off when I was fat. Stuff like that. Okay. So these are things that you really need to understand. And I will tell you this too. Lifting weights, going to the gym will not fix loose skin. 100%. I will bet my salary versus your salary, and I don't have a salary. So I will bet, I guarantee you, the gym will not fix loose skin. What it will do is give you better muscle contouring so that the plastic surgeon can do a better job with like giving you a better result. But just going to the gym by itself will not fix your bat wings. I promise you. You either need plastic surgery, skin removal surgery, or you're gonna or you need to regain the weight. Tip number next one. Fat cells never go away. Did you know that? Fat cells, once you have the fat cells, they're just little storage devices. Just think of them as a U-Haul storage. So when you lose weight, the fats leaves the fat cells, so they're fat like this, and then they compress. They're like, but they're still there. They're like water balloons. You know, water balloons fat like that, and then you let all the water out. It goes big. It's flat, but those fucking fat cells are still there. They're still there. They're waiting for you. They're saying, Birdie, you've been so good losing weight. They're saying, Mammy, you deserve this ice cream. They're saying, Thelma, you deserve these bonbons. It's only a family reunion. It's just this one weekend. No one's looking. You can do it. And the second you eat that Krispy Kreme donut or whatever, that tortilla or that whatever, like those fat cells are waiting to fill back up with fat. Can I have an aha, please? You didn't know that about fat cells? They don't actually go away. The fat goes away, but the fat cells are still there, and they're waiting for you to fuck up so they can fill you back up with fat. So comment if you're like, holy shit, that makes so much sense, because maybe you used to have a bunch of flat, like bat wings, and now you've noticed that you've gained some weight. The bat wings are there, but they're like thicker. They're not quite as deflated. Can I have it? Oh my God. OMG, anybody? Like, oh my God, that's helpful. So what you have to do is exactly this. You have to have the skin removal. You have to have the extra skin removed. Okay. The gym does not work. That's a lie. Okay. I promise you, it's a lie. Have you noticed that when you ignore it, the fat comes, the wings, it comes back. It will come back. So you don't want loose skin, and people go, I don't want loose skin. I don't want loose skin. And I'll say, well, you have to have plastic surgery. And they'll say, well, I can't afford that. There's only 2 ways to get rid of loose skin, y'all. 1, plastic surgery. 2, regain the weight. So now I'm telling you all this, and there was a small study that came out. Plastic surgery, you can imagine this is hard to do, which is a small study which showed that patients who had the total abdominoplasty had better weight loss long term, right? So somewhere along your weight loss journey, and in fact, just regular aging, quite honestly, as Dr. Ain't this some shit? Have you guys remember Big Trouble in Little China, that movie? And that little like Asian guy, little old Asian man, Big Trouble in Little China. And something happens with like Asian people. We look young. There's that meme that says, hey, here's an Asian at 20. Here's an Asian at 30, and they look exactly the same. Here's an Asian at 40, it's the same picture. Here's an Asian at 50, same picture. Here's an Asian at 60, and it shows that old dude from Big Trouble in Little China. And he's got these big bags under his eyes. Like I'm starting to get it. Like, you see that? If I look down, these big bags under the eyes. So just a part of aging. I'm already planning to get this like removed, pull this back a little bit, loose skin, pull that back. Every mom at some point after breastfeeding 3 or 4 or 5, 6 kids, like, come on, you got to get those balloons fixed. So you don't have to, but you can. Oh, you look great for 58. That's great. So it's just part of the whole thing of aging, if depending on what you want. There's somebody said one time, like, fuck aging gracefully. I'm going to fight it the whole way. Why age gracefully? So part of your weight loss journey needs to incorporate all of this. You understand this, right? So this is why average people go, you know what your problem is, Lori Bloom? You know what your problem is, Ferdy? You need to just go to the gym with me. That's what average people think. Or average people say, Sister Lori, Cousin Lori, I found this new diet. You just do this diet with me. Say, Cousin Lori, there are 2 Loris. Cousin Melissa, like, I found this new supplement that's amazing. You should take it. Sign up for me. Sign up under me. And you go, no, I've been listening to the Skinny Asian. Skinny Asian has been telling me, no. I need to have this whole comprehensive plan for my life. Weight loss is just one part of it. All right. Weight loss is just one part of it. Like, we're all going to need dental work, right? That's part of getting older. Anyone who's been around horses knows, man, it's teeth, So part of your weight loss journey also means getting this squash healthy and thinking right. That is meditation. That is gratitude journaling. That is setting goals, and not stupid goals. I mean, we spent the first week talking about getting clear on your goals. What do you really want? What do you really want? Actually, you bring up something good. A lot of people don't realize this. I mean, we have the skin barrier, right? So it's meant to protect us. In fact, that's how people who suffer burns die. They actually die. Potential spam. Okay, hold on. They actually die. Let's say you suffer a burn. You no longer have that barrier. And so, number one, you lose a shit ton of water. The evaporative losses from water, usually what kills you. And then 2, secondary infections from, like, there's nothing protecting you here. So if you think about, you have this awesome shield called skin all around you. So how do people get sick? How do people catch the cold? How do people catch the flu? How do people have bacterial infections? Have you ever wondered that? It's all through here, the nose and the mouth. So your teeth are actual horrible causes of illness. Your gums, anybody if you brush your teeth and you have bleeding gums, you need to go see your doctor. You need to go see a dentist. You got major issues happening there. It's, like Dr. V, it's like the warning light when check engine light comes on. The check engine light of your body is bleeding gums, cavities and bleeding gums. That's the check engine light. That's the warning light. Like, there's bad stuff here. There's a lot of inflammation. If your gums start bleeding or they hurt, that's a lot of inflammation. Something's really off. Okay. So, I don't know what got me onto that topic. I don't know what got me on that topic, man. I'm sorry. So you have to have this wellness maintenance. That's it. And there's like one of the things you need to decide is, I'm not going to have any more quick fixes. I'm not going to try any more diets. Why diet when you can live it? I'm going to start living it. I need to start live it, right? That means I need to get, like, why stress? What's there to be stressed out about? Life is good. Why have anxiety? You can't control it. Why be pissed off about traffic? You can't control traffic. Why be pissed off about the weather, which today is going to be like 68 degrees and sunshine, bitches, for all of you living up in the cold. It's like going to be wonderful, you know? And yesterday was nice. Well, why be frustrated? You have this like there's a couple of truths. There's a lot of truths. We're all manipulated. Your vote does not control the presidential election. In fact, if you wanted your vote to make a difference, you should vote locally. You should vote for the mayor of your city and the council members. That's where your vote really counts. Here's another truth. One man or woman or person does not control the price of gas. So saying that one person, when price of gas was lower when red was in power or blue was in power, is stupid either way. If you don't understand that you're being manipulated by advertising and marketing, you know, and that we don't actually have health care in America, we have sick care. And so when you go see your doctor, the doctor has a sick model. Disease model is how we've been trained. We look at the disease and then we try to fix the disease. So when you sit there and you go, Dr. V or Dr. So-and-so, I'm really stressed out. They don't sit there and go, they have, 7 minutes with you. They don't sit there and talk about how you're abused or what you're going through, or maybe you're having a life change or you're going through a divorce or your mom just got diagnosed with cancer, whatever it is. They say, oh, that's horrible. Here, let me start you on some Prozac or some medicine, some pill. Take this pill, right? And write this down. I promise you, 95%, including cancer, 95% of diseases has its origin in food and drink, what we eat. Your diet, what you eat and drink, is a major factor in 95% or more of diseases. Heart attacks, yes. Stroke, yes. You guys understand that heart attack and a stroke is the same disease. One just happens in your heart artery and one just happens in your brain. You realize that, right? Now, you do have a stroke from a clot versus a stroke from a bleed. That's different. You don't usually bleed out of your heart, but you get the idea. So you have to have this comprehensive pattern, like plan for your health. So losing weight is a major part of it. But if you're going to go embark on this major weight loss journey, you got to have the mental side of it ready, because you are at some point, if you are successful, put I want to be successful with my weight loss surgery. Put WLS or weight loss, WL if you're non-surgical, WLS if you have had weight loss surgery. And if you do that, I'll put your name up on the screen. That means you're declaring you want to be successful with your weight loss journey, weight loss surgery. That should be, there's 76 of y'all watching. There should be 76 comments coming up here. And if you indeed want to be successful with your weight loss surgery, to some degree, you are going to have to face and look at loose skin. Whether it's a turkey neck or bat wings or thighs or the gap behind your knee or the padding in your back or the hump on your neck, Dr. V's calling it all out. The bat wings, the flapjack boobies, the saggy man boobs. It's one thing for women to have flapjacks. It's another thing for a guy who's lost 200 pounds. Now he has flapjacks. Have you ever seen a breast skin removal on a guy before? I mean, it's quite different. It's very vicious, but it's the truth, Mara. I know you're a long-term follower. So you have to have this part of your plan. Because you're going to look in the mirror, whether it's your face or that moment. And you guys have all had this moment where you are looking like you are standing in naked in the bathroom in front of the mirror. I mean, like when you were 12, you know what I mean? Like you were like, what? Like, what is this? It's horrible. And then you get worried. So that's like you're worried about how you look, right? And then you get worried about, is this what my significant other is seeing? And then suddenly you feel like self-conscious. Like I don't want them putting, I know you've been married to your husband for a long time, and I know you declared that they love you when you were skinny and they loved you when you were thick, but um but at some point when they put their arm around your waist, you kind of go, "Ooh, hey, 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 that's my apron." Or you find yourself doing this, the turkey, right? Getting rid of the turkey neck. You want to smoothen it out, right? And then, so now you're looking at yourself naked in the mirror, and then it starts jacking with your relationships. When your husband, your significant other puts their arms around your waist, when when your coworker hugs you, when you finally your dream comes through, true, and you get to meet Aquaman or Thor or Captain America because you went to Comic-Con and they're gonna hug you and you're like, what? No. You see what I'm saying? And then the dream that you had that you're gonna hug Aquaman, and now you're embarrassed, and or even if it's just your coworker, forget the second you go, hey, we're having a family reunion. Oh, I want to go. Where we're gonna go? Oh, we're gonna go to the water park so the kids can go down the water slides. Nah, y'all go. No, no, we're gonna go on a cruise. Nah, y'all go. Or you go on the cruise. Hey, let's go swimming. Let's go to the deck. Let's go suntan. Like, nah, y'all go. I'm gonna stay down here in the casino or in the cafe or wherever, right? Like you're not getting into a bathing suit. So now it affects your experiences on how you're experiencing this quote new life. All right. I want y'all to think about that. Put that in quotes for me, somebody. I don't know but if we have a tip to give you here, but the thing I want you to think about is this idea, because this is what you're after, right? This is why you had weight loss surgery. This is why you're going through the weight loss journey. This is why you're listening to me right now. Is you were hoping for some sort of new life, and you get there and you go, "Wow, I don't want to go to the water park. I don't want to go to the family reunion. I don't want to go to the high school reunion looking all saggy and old, and everyone's like, you look sickly and yada yada yada." This new life, you're like, this is not what I signed up for. Does that make sense? No, no, this is a bad thing. I mean this as a bad thing, Bridget. If you don't have that this whole comprehensive journey, right? So Nita will be like Nancy is, skinny as fuck, like 115 pounds, 119 pounds. She's not even my patient. She's a long-term follower. And it's right. Second stage, not just one stage. And then if you go back to this whole new life thing, right? So if the skinny Asian says, man, money's important. You got to get money if you want the skin removal, if you want to do your face, if you want to do a face. And then people go, nah, money doesn't make you happy. Look at your face. You're the one looking in the mirror. And the only thing standing between you and a new body is money. And yet you sit there and say, nah, my money won't make you happy. See, this new life needs to come with this new thought processes about money, about economics, about how it really works. And you say, what, Dr. V? Like, if one man doesn't control the price of gas, then why am I so mad about politics? You know what I mean? If Dr. V will tell you, like, owning a home is a nightmare. It's not the American dream. You were sold. You know this whole thing about owning a home? This was, what was it called? Brentwood or something like that? There was a group of all of these financiers back in 1912, somewhere like that. They met off this island of like the 8 wealthiest people in the world. And they said, hey, man, we got to move. We got to sell this American dream, is owning your own home. You never own your own home. No, Dr. V, my house is paid off. Don't pay your property taxes, and you'll figure out real quick who really owns your home. It's just not true. You see what I'm saying? It's not true. That's good. That's good. Um, don't pay your property taxes. They'll come take your house from you. You never own your home. And even if you do own your home, you're stuck there for 30 years. The best thing you can do is use your home to the equity in your house, cash out or flip your house, do something like. But people won't. People they are so brainwashed to think that the American dream is to own your home. I'm like, dude, that's a nightmare. No, it's not, Dr. V. The second your dishwasher goes out, that's a nightmare. Your water heater goes out. Your your heat goes out when it's cold outside and you don't know how to fix it. Or worst thing ever, when a pipe in the wall breaks and you don't know it's been leaking for 2 months and you got black mold. Dr. V, that's why I have homeowners insurance. Most homeowners insurance don't cover water breaks. Did you know that? Well, Dr. V, the hurricane comes. That's why I have homeowners insurance. Your homeowners insurance will not cover a hurricane. Oh, that's why I have hurricane insurance, Dr. V. Well, if a hurricane does hit you and you have hurricane insurance, now they're going to argue that it was actually caused by rain and not by wind, or by wind and not by rain, or blah, 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 blah. It kind of covered, partially covered, might be covered, not really covered. Like, dude, it's a lie, y'all. Home ownership is a nightmare. Now, I've owned lots of homes, don't get me wrong, and I've owned a lot of real estate. I'm just telling you that what the average people think about the American dream is a lie. Yeah, skinny Asian baby, let's go, girl. It's the truth. So how far have you come this month? See, the reason why I was trying to pull a quick one on you, because like this is around the time that people quit going to the gym. This is around the time that people get off their diets. End of the month, end of January. And I really wanted to say, how far have you come this month in terms of your life plan? Right? Dude, see, this is an example. You really think your vote counts in a presidential election? It does not. It's not true. See? Then don't follow me. Don't follow me. That's all. You know, it's just true. So your stinking thinking has changed. That's awesome. This is the truth. That's right. You can remortgage. That's right. That's a whole different process of thinking. Right? And I also said, if you want to make a difference, you want to vote locally. You want to vote for your city mayor and city council and props that they have in locally. It's not true, right? I mean, think about the last two presidential elections, 2016. I mean, lost a popular vote by 7 million votes. 7 million people did not have, their votes didn't count. Think about that. Okay. Love this. Big rate. So what I was trying to tell y'all was this whole idea. That's right, Jose. It's about the electoral college. We have an electoral college system for the presidential race. That's why your vote, no such thing as one man, one vote. Doesn't work that way. How far have you come? And I was really talking about, hey, it's the end of January. Most people are quitting the gym. Most people are quitting their diet. Have you quit on your goals that we spent the whole first week thinking about getting clear? Have you quit on meditation? How far have you come? Do you still have your goals front and center? That's what we're talking about. That's how you're not average. If anything else, I've gotten more, more determined to buy this bed and breakfast outside of Santa Fe, raising money, get moving, get going. It's happening, right? All right. Love y'all very much. We got 2 more days left. I'll see you tomorrow. And if you found value in this, hit the share button, hit the like button, We're wrapping it up. Tag somebody. Tell them to go back and rewatch like the replays, the old videos. Love y'all very much. Have an amazing day. I'll see you tomorrow. Bye, guys.